Patient Zero, the first stitch. I needed a first carrier, so the scheme would stop being a promise and become a process. I do not seek volunteers, I seek material that is already agreed to any price. There is plenty of that in a Forge world. Traitor warriors come to me as to a craftsman who can make pain useful. They bring their bodies the way one brings a weapon for repair, and I have always found it ridiculous and correct at the same time. Today, a body was laid on the table that still held itself together by rage. The bone beneath the armor was broken in a way that ordinary medicine would have answered with rest and death, and machine faith would have answered with amputation and replacement. I prefer a third path, the path where flesh pays iron and iron pays knowledge. I do not hear pleas, and I do not see faces. I see surfaces, tensions, voids, where support should be. I see that this man will be an ideal trial, because his body has long been living by the laws of war. The bone of the Omnissiah behaves differently when Chajaya flesh lies nearby. The lines on the skin grow warmer, as if the strip breathes. I lift the artifact into the light and notice the new line does not describe an implant as an object. It describes an implant as a link, a bridge, a stitch that holds not a cut, but a fate. I dislike that the scheme uses categories like that. I want to believe it is only a language convenient for manipulating me. I make the first incision. The patient's blood touches the artifact, and it does not soak in. It beads and rejects. The strip accepts only my blood. That is the first slap. The scheme is not merely reacting to biology. It recognizes an owner. I bring my finger close, cut an old scar, and let a drop fall beside the operative site. The lines deepen, and a clarification appears, as if someone is peering over my shoulder and correcting my movements. I stitch in a new node, an organic conductor braided with a cold alloy that should not exist by the dogmas of Mars. I watch the body accept it without the usual resistance. The patient does not relax. He only becomes heavier, as if his